Coolio, this is entry 66. Yeah, 66. I made this yesterday off camera. Um, this is supposed to just be a reference. Oh, oops. This is also the first time I've actually used an image of myself in a piece of art. Uh, I guess that's like an odd feeling, honestly. It feels very like self-serving. But I don't know. I guess it's also uh feels better than like using a model or something. I guess I don't know. It's a weird feeling, honest. But we're here. So my idea for today, my idea for today, I want to try and draw this from reference. Now, like, there's a couple ways I could do this. I don't know why I'm doing it this way exactly. I feel like it. So the camera glitched it, but it didn't. Um, yeah, I just feel like it. So we're here. We're doing it. Yeah, the idea is like novelty. It's still trying to do something different because you gotta do something different if you want change to happen, right? Like, it's obviously. Um, yeah, this is me. I have two versions. Well, kind of two versions. Me, I also have this like less flattering photo of me. I don't really like that one. Uh, I've always like I don't know. It feels weird having a shirtless photo of myself in a piece of art, but it's happening here. It's not that weird considering how much other people show online of themselves. I feel like it's still tasteful enough that it's not. Whatever. Um. So yeah, we are here. Do something like this, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. I could kind of trace a little bit. Let's see. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. Yeah, I'm figuring it out real time here. Hmm. It's a difficult, kind of a difficult process, I guess. It feels difficult. It shouldn't be that difficult though. Yeah, so there's a lot here, and there's like collage I made. Some of this AI images, like these bison, this stuff AI. The bear is real. These are AI. The text is from real documents. Uh, like I could elaborate. There's some ancient Hebrew here. There's some ancient Sumerian, like the oldest text in the world, and there's Egyptian. There are hieroglyphs. Uh, there's some trees here, the shade of trees, backgrounds, or aurora borealis. And if you can see, this shape here is kind of neat. It's this like this thing. It's called the Trileski or something. I can't pronounce it properly, but it's ancient Irish. It's ancient Irish symbol. I was trying to pull back my own history here in some way. I don't know. So I could kind of trace. I think I'm gonna kind of trace. To start. I think that's kind of interesting. Um, and since this is my own artwork, I don't think tracing is like some massive sin. I'm not gonna trace like perfectly. I'm just gonna get a rough outline, and then I'm gonna go from there. Make sure I'm on the right layer here. Let's see what brush I want to use. I like though. I've been using the watercolors. I thought they look kind of nice. Maybe especially for the background, because it's kind of like trying to do a this aurora borealis kind of thing. Maybe that's cool to have like a watercolor background here. Not be too fancy. It's literally just fill in the largest shapes first. This is kind of a cool brush, I think. It adds like some interesting textures. So, yeah, I wanna have these things like straight up and down. I kind of focus on that. Look at the basic colors first, and then probably get rid of the guide after I get like very rough shapes in here. Let's get a little bit more blue out here. Um, kind of do something like that. So let's get some skin tone. I'm on the wrong layer here. Yeah. I'm gonna already pass on that some more. But there's certain parts of this image I like more than others. Like the skeletal thing here, I thought was very neat. I don't know if I'll be able to draw that accurately exactly. This might be more interesting to do freehand rather than trying to trace it like I am here. I'm also just wearing sweatpants in this. They're not exactly like this epic actually shoes from here. Let's go back to uh, so on the background here, bring up the opacity from there's a lot going on with the background. Let me get this basic excuse me. I want to get some basic shapes in here. This is about to where the edge of the building starts. I like this gold color. I think it's gonna be nice. Look at the rough bear shapes here. This I'm drawing the wrong layer again. I'm gonna lock that. I think that yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. Yeah. Just get the I want to do it this way. I'm trying to decide. Be more accurate if I'm gonna start with the tracing, yeah, and then I'll go into the more in depth. I haven't been tracing a lot, so bring this up a little bit. Do that. Full shapes. Here. Uh, the something like that. I'll try to draw in some of these black shapes. With very very basic shapes here. Uh, I have the bear here in the back. It'd be important to have a line on. Same with this bowl here. Bowl here. And here. We have some trees here. Kind of do a rare. Some of that for now. There we go. Bring this forward. Beautiful. Not exactly. Do, 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 do. Let's see. A minute. If I want to get the very rough shapes, I'm not trying to develop them. Something like that. Get the hair. So I was kind of studying the neck anatomy earlier. Kind of goes around like that. Right. At this point, I want to separate images. I want to bring this over. I want to do the image actually. There. Um. Yeah. It's gonna look very cringy for a while. I hope it eventually comes together here. I could switch over my brushes. I'm liking the watercolor, I guess. No particular reason to do these shapes yet, but I like it. One downside to this kind of brush is that it's very difficult to. I don't know. I'm not getting the kind of texture that I want exactly. It is working. The bear here. My face here is very off. First of all, this is my forehead. Let me switch colors now. Way better. I do like the watercolors. No particular reason. No particular reason. This and we have kind of next to this kind of comes like this. Fingers like here, back of the hand. Is this too self-serving or I don't know. I don't think it is. I feel like this is human. I like these kind of shapes here. I haven't really drawn a lot of architecture. That's kind of unique for me. The idea of a moon here later. Uh, yeah, so my art style is very messy. I gotta like zoom in here, I think. My art style is very messy. I think it's basically just a matter of time. I don't know if I have the patience. I might. Oh my god. I might have the patience to do this. I don't know. I want a nicer brush. I like the size opacity. That one. Of course, I have my tea here as usual. Um, yeah, there's something about the scale here that feels weird, which is odd because it's literally, supposed to be tracing, right? It's should be 1 for 1. Yeah, the scale feels odd already, but it's okay. Let me expand my canvas. Pretty good. Doo doo. Let's get some more fleshy tones to highlight the fact that I'm human. I'm trying to figure out exactly how the abdominal muscle, abdomen muscles work. Case in order too slowly. I know, like, I kind of want to work with the chalk brush. No, I don't think it's the most. It's nice. For now, I'll just keep with this one though. It looks fine. I guess I keep the sweatpants. I don't know. Something like that. You want to cut it off. I want to make sure this. This darker, like a lip. This. The. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to be a better person lately. It's what it is, right? We try and that's needed. Go way down to armpit here. I'm just like slowly adding details as I see. Um, Little elbow thing going on here. And same here, we have an elbow thing going on. Okay. I'd like to draw some of these. Nose kind of comes out. Oops. That's way too pointy. I don't like that. Let's boost color. Let's see. Oh, there's something quite wrong. Shit. I will adjust it until it looks decent. Over here, another one. Where's it? Rough tree shapes here. Something like that. Here, I have another like tree line. Mountains in the distance on both sides. Um, the bears are going to be kind of a pain to draw, I think. Yep, here. Rough shapes. Let me zoom in here. Let me just. Yeah. There's something all around my roof here. But yeah, one second. Oops. That was just my crock pot. Gotta have that on. I was getting too into this. Okay, so I need to start smoothing out some of this stuff. I should be using a yellow instead of a I'm talking too much. I just gotta do it. Makes it easier. What the? Yeah, I just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Let's see. A little too big. I can let's go down to a pencil now. Yeah. What shape am I going for here? It's like kind of rounds out, kind of comes down weirdly like this. Comes up very straight here, and then it's like that. The nostrils a bit bigger than I'm making them. From here, it can kind of come up. Collarbones are around here. Uh, Start drawing another pass over here. My photo here, for my drawing here, I'm a little bit more muscular than I should be. However, yeah. Back to yellow for a moment. I want to sharpen the edges up. Some even more depth. I just hear kind of working down like this. Get some more flesh tones. That's why I gotta like round this all out a bit better. Very rounded. Light it up too. See, it has a nose. Oh, my nose is way too. So round that out. No, this is not like a proper flesh tone. The angle of the eyes, kind of makes sense. This is also very rounded. Should be a lot rounder. Eyebrows. Nose is still like absurdly large. The nose is way too pointy. I could bring this down maybe. Trying to get like a feel for it, if that makes sense. Nose is still incredibly too pointy. Darker. Make it wider to compensate for the pinkiness. What's up with the nose? Let me just stare at my nose for a moment. Okay, so what's going on here is something like this. And the nose kind of grows out of that. It is very much like a triangle though. Just move it for a moment. This is like a very odd angle too, just because the full view of the nostrils. Maybe not the most flattering angle. There's not much on either side. It's like basically all a nostril. Get rid of some of that, and then almost like all nostril. Okay, I gotta do. Let's just do. My reference is a little bit too far. Trying to draw here. So I copy over. Here. Yeah, so this is like not a pose I'm very familiar with. This should be okay though. Okay, so yeah, let's do refresh here. Like 45 minutes here already. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna lighten it up here. Nose is pretty fat. It comes around like oh, it's a weird analogy, but this is kind of like the waist of like a really hour like a woman with an hourglass, the nostril. And kind of like your lip is kind of an indent down like this. Get rid of that. So we got that. Yeah, so the cheeks are kind of the flush out here. That comes straight up. Eyes are way thinner than what I have in here. Eyes are basically the see. They start right here at the nostril. Um, a weird shape. Hmm, Let's do some of that. Um, yeah, something like that. Something like I see where my mistake is too. My face is a little bit too wide. I like the airbrush too. I find this is a good tool. Um, I find the airbrush is a good tool. Kind of smooth a lot of that. That's not terrible. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll start to bring some of the neck muscles here down. I'm gonna brighten up the face. I'll go to the yellow here for a minute. Rough right there. Uh, I like working on one layer. I shouldn't do. But I could also give this sky a little bit more. Try to get like a. What is a skin tone even? Most of them. Never mind. Work with me. So yeah, this video is going on quite a bit here. Trying to decide, do I want to do this off camera at this point, or do I want to? I don't know. This is very much self-serving. I haven't done something so blatantly self-serving, so why not? Um, let's just do that. And we'll do these triangle shapes. I thought we need. I don't know what they mean exactly. Maybe they don't need to mean anything. They're just triangles. That's okay too, right? Why not? Not everything has to have some super deep meaning. Sometimes it's just a triangle. Um, bring forth some. That's like a. What is a flesh tone? To be fair, I'm like mostly in gray. So let me get rid of that. Bring some darker colors here. Very light. I'm gonna start to do and on this side, I want to bring forward some of this shading down. This skeletal figure too is going to be important, but a little bit difficult to draw. Arm's too large here. Maybe that down a bit. That's fine. Yeah. On this side, back to our first view. And have this arm. Starts. Gotta go a darker color. The neck kind of comes like that, and then here. Um, da-da-da-da-da. Much easier. Back to the fleshy tone of some sort. A weird shape. Dark tones for a moment. Actually, let's go to less of the roundness there. Back to black, back, back. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be perfectly too it doesn't have to be perfectly according to the reference. I want to diverge a little bit for the fun of it rather than the book. Yeah, I want to diverge a bit. One of it. Draw like a faint there. Uh, like frustratingly enough, I'm having fun with this. I don't want to stop. I don't know why it's frustrating, but it kind of is. I'm looking a lot more jacked in my drawing here than I am. I haven't spent a lot of time drawing male musculature either. So I guess it's not too difficult. It's like I have it. I kind of have an idea how it looks like. But this side's gonna be a lot darker than this side is. Okay. No, not quite that. The yellow and but here's also a lot rounded in here. Have the white. I want to do this thing here. Something like that. It's gonna be hard to get that exactly. Back to blue for a moment. It's not matching exactly. It's blue. Obviously, I'm not drawing this in the most optimal way. It's not the. I don't think it's ever been the point. Oh. On the small screen, it actually looks pretty damn close. Like, I don't know. Obviously, it's not perfect. Nothing is. I'm not. I'm not upset with it, honestly. I gotta fix the hands. Um, that's gonna be a big, make a big difference. I want to add some dark tones to this side, even though it doesn't necessarily have it in my reference photo. This will help bring it together. Um, That's not quite what I want to do. Bottom is more straight, and this is a bit very slightly curved. So up the armpit, it kind of goes like this, and then it kind of trails a little bit along. At the elbow, it kind of comes in around stuff there. This is a lot flatter than here. Also, kind of working that hand a bit more. Very rough hand shapes. It kind of looks like a jukebox in the background here. Yeah, it's not quite a building yet. Anyways, I'm gonna call that good. That's like almost like an hour and a half. That's good for now. Happy Wednesday. Peace.